You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear? Good.
Huh?
Master's orders. Halt!
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Strike!
Who goes there?
Flash! Quiver!
You cannot match my bravery! Soldiers, quick!
Impossible!
Nice and spicy.
No turning back!
I've lost!
Teach me a lesson.
Strike!
I'm going in. Hey, absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Flash! Show me what you've got! Thunder! Burn!
module 75. That's not right.
Maria sweeping in!
Turn! Show me what you've got!
Thunder! Up the ante!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Glory to the Shogun!
Charge! Shred 'em!
Eat this!
Strike first!
Get them! Now I'm brilliant!
Flash!
Who goes there? Get them!
Again! Quiver!
Soldiers, quick!
Watch yourself!
Up the ante!
First!
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it!
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decree is upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Ridan Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior, especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that, as would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat, a harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Sara stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this!
Long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi, the people of Inazuma have nothing to fear. A self-evident fact. Yet Sara is blind to it.
On me. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. What's going on?
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
I'm going in!
Detestable!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Into the frozen
Animal
void!
hypostasis emulation!
Let's light it up!
Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Furious. Can't end here.
Animal test 6308! Boba, get them!
Into the frozen void!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Detestable!
Let's light it up! Off we go! Let's light it up! I always bounce back. Just watch me.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Yeah! Everybody stand back!
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Benny's adventure team, I have failed you.
The way if I didn't know this was have you learned?
Oh no!
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone.
Then I apologize. Oh, I know. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you fought. Ah, so you came to expose...
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? Almighty Shogun. That's ancient history. The Tsarit, these other mundane details, you. For what it's worth, before you go charging into. I'm not
I challenge to a duel
Proceed.
you're full of I'll admit that you are aware. A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Ultimatum protocol.
I'll uproot you!
Detestable.
Excel cleanup sequence initiated.
Yeah, my tail's on the...
Surge. You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid. The pale flame smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Let's nip that in the bud. Keep up.
Not every wound will heal!
I must leave no stone unturned.
All must burn!
Can't see? Time to pull some wings. One with the force.
A witch!
Accelerating.
So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma
Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up! Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaemiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So, we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Your arrival has brought a deafening study. This ends once initiated.
Ultimatum protocol.
I hear everything.
As a dutiful maid would, leave it all to me.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
If at first you don't succeed.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Inferior.
Flame.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Steady as stone. A moonlit night for all.
Evasion is futile. Preparing for dust up.
I'll uproot you!
Inferior.
Time to clean up.
This ends now. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Someone Someone needs to...
Strike dead!
Surge.
Defensive mode engaged.
Bury you!
A new moon rises.
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated. Instabilities will be removed.
Leave it up to me.
I hear everything!
Inferior. Calculation. Error. Strike dead! Awaiting reactivation.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Defensive mode engaged.
Steady as
Your verdict is decided.
Let's nip that in the bud.
as a dutiful maid would.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
I missed a spot. A moonlit night for all.
Your verdict is decided. Ultimatum protocol. All desire can be broken.
I hear everything!
Time to clean up. Leave it up to me.
All will be severed. Your verdict is decided.
Three moons converge. Wait.
Annihilation mode.
Let's nip that in the bud.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
I'm not finished my research.
Installation chamber deployed.
A new moon
This
rises.
world, a fleeting shadow. Ultimatum protocol.
I'll uproot you! Can't see?
Thunder.
I'll bury you!
Defensive mode engaged.
Three moons converge.
All will be severed. Preparing for dust up.
Time to clean up. Leave it up to me.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
It was my honor to serve you. A moonlit night for all.
Ultimatum protocol. Isolation chamber.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the force.
Your verdict is decided. This one, a fleeting shadow.
As a dutiful maid would. Surge. A new moon rises.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
I'll uproot you! Can't see? Flowers have... yeah.
Night for all. Wane. Time to clean up.
Without
I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance. But they still need me.
Insulation chamber. Your verdict is decided.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Accelerating.
Leave it all to me.
All will be severed. Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
One with the force. Yeah. Yeah.
Thunder.
Rah. Can't see?
Your verdict is decided. All will be severed.
Steady as stone.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring.